Welcome. Today is the first day of chopping first cut haylage. Currently in the field right now. We're in the field I would have cut in the last video. I haven't edited the last video yet, to be honest with you, but there'll be a video out on that. So, in the last video, there was a brief clip where you would have saw that 6430 was on the disc spine and it wouldn't reverse. So we got it on the blower. Maybe you can see it over there on the blower. We got it on the blower. Basically what we did was we pushed it back with another tractor to get it hooked up. It wasn't too hard to do. It took maybe 10 minutes, but now we can have a big tractor on the blower. Yeah. Chopping. We just got everything set up and going. It's around, I think, 5 o'clock now. There's been a few kinks getting it going this morning, or this afternoon, today. So there's been just a few stuff or a bunch of stuff we've had to do on everything, but I believe Dad cut another 15 acres of hay today with the 6430. So we're getting at it. Alright, so I figured I'd show you the front view of the tractor. You can see it's still muddy, but we got our second load all chopped now. It's pretty good. Smells really nice. So this crop carrier 6 wagon, we got a second one, but that's broken and needs a custom part made. So we got our inoculant kit right here, our inoculant applicator, inoculant in there. I installed this kit last year. Pretty much what this inoculant kit does is slowly puts a little bit on. So I think we're at whatever, we run it as slow as we can. So we're trying to run it at 1.5 tons a minute. So we're definitely putting more on than we need to. But inoculant essentially helps silage ferment better, and it treats it. I don't know, I'm not an expert. My dad would know better than me. He's a dairy nutritionist. He understands the use of that a whole lot better than I do. So yeah, I'm more of a equipment kind of guy, so I installed that kit on there. So we can't quite make it twice around this field on the same load, but that's alright. But we can chop pretty quick, 5 miles per hour. So we got 4 people at home tonight, so Dad's running wagons, I'm chopping, and then Mom and our hired help are milking. So 4 people are running around. So after milking's done, Mom is gonna take over chopping, and then I'm gonna feed cows outside. So, but yeah, hopefully I get the headlands off before she's done milking, and then I can get the drone up, or if not, then I'll fly the drone when I'm not chopping. So I've just been working on cleaning up the field, cleaning up all the short rows. After this load, although the sun's at a very crappy level for it, I'm gonna get the drone out, and then yeah, I'll get some drone footage. Been going around cleaning up the field a little bit though, so it looks a little better. But obviously there's still gonna be spots like that one up there that I won't be able to get because it's just too out of the way at the moment, and I'd clean all them up at the end. So, but yeah, so after this load, hopefully I'll get the drone up. We'll see how well it all works out. And yeah, so if all goes well and the drone works out, you'll be seeing drone clips right after this.
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Hopefully you enjoyed that drone time lapse. It was filmed in that small field just across the creek there. I've never done a drone time lapse like that before, so we'll have to see how it turns out, and we'll have to see yeah, we'll have to see how well it turns out. We'll have to see how it looked. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Gotta back up because of the, I'd show you, but it's kind of hard. The slip clutch is engaged on the harvester, or the header slip clutch. I don't know, it's been slipping really easy tonight. So every time it happens, lift up the head, back up a few feet. But now I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So, it took 3 drone batteries to film that, so if you're wondering, you might see the drone looks like it's in different positions. It's because it is. During the time lapse, you'll notice the drone moves a bit too. I think that was just the wind pushing it, unless I bumped it at some point. But I don't recall bumping it. So I think it just did that itself in the wind. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a different view for you. Chopper and wagon. Yeah. Maybe I should have flown the drone around here a little bit, but you can see, well, not so much right now, but generally the rows are just as wide as the pickup head because we laid them out really wide. Just almost a little bit by accident, didn't realize it'd be as wide as the head, but that's all right. So, but yeah. Generally we don't bring wagons back across the creek behind the harvester, but in this case I did, just because I wanted to fill the wagon, and I'm always waiting for Dad, so I didn't want him to have a quarter load. So, yeah. The end of the row now. Here, we'll see if we can do this all one-handed. Head lift up. Head lifts up very slowly. Turn. But, yeah. Generally, we don't bring wagons across the creek because of 1 year. Well, it wasn't related to crossing, but that would actually be a really great video if I could find old clips from it before I was born. My grandfather, Paka, put a wagon in the side of the creek ditch. So that was that, and then since then we haven't really brought him across, but tonight I did. Went well. You can see it near the end of the time lapse. Anyway, it's kind of hard to drive like that, but I'm sure he thought it was cool. So, it's a little bit thicker in the middle of the field right now, so we're only going 4 miles per hour. But yeah, almost done this field, only a few more loads. And then I think we're gonna move on to, we got a 5-acre field, I believe, that we'll chop tonight maybe. Not even sure what time it is yet. 8:45, I just checked. So, we'll probably move over there tonight. We've been chopping for, what, 3 hours now? 3 and a bit. So, but yeah. Things are going well. You can see the inoculant going there. So, I'm currently working on chopping my last load of the night. You can see I got the New Holland wagon. So, there is one more load left, but Mom texted me and she said she's gonna go and chop the last load so I can start feeding cows. I think I'm not even sure what time it is. Probably just after 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm not even sure how many loads we've done, but there is, you know, been pretty busy. So, you can see the milk cows are still in the barn, but you can see after, once we get past that pond, that the heifers and the pregnant dry cows are outside. Well, maybe you can start to see it now. Yeah. I'll show you better. Wagon's pretty much full, and then I also got to do some work on the harvester. That blower head won't turn over all the way. So once Mom takes over, I'm going to grab some tools and go fix that. Anyhow, that's all that's gonna fit on this wagon. But there you have it. Oop, too much zoom. There you have it. There's the pregnant animals outside. So yeah, they can go pretty far back if they want to. So there's a fence around the pond so they can't get in. But anyhow, there we go. My last load of the night is chopped. Okay. So, gonna run to the shop, grab the tools, fix it. With that, I think this video is long enough. I think I've talked for long enough. Yeah, since it's getting late and I got a bunch of stuff to still do tonight for school and some scholarship applications for college, I'm gonna let you guys go. So, you actually get an outro on this video because I've remembered to record one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment on how you like that drone footage time-lapse. Yeah, any questions, leave it below. Yeah, with that, hope to see you guys again. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. God bless.